What's up, everybody? All right, here we go. Topic number 1 of 24 AI topics in 2024. Enterprise pilots and POCs versus production, aka scaled, aka case studies, yada, yada, yada. It's one thing to stand up an AI native pilot slash POC, but it's another to successfully scale it across the enterprise. A few of the more thought-provoking considerations and key takeaways about this journey, not a destination, I wanted to resurface from 2024. Number 1, Accenture's $1 billion plus revenue run rate of Gen AI pilots slash POCs versus the revenue of OpenAI, for example. Number 2, AI spending evolving from experimental slash innovation budgets to more resilient, permanent budgets. Highlights the growing confidence in AI's potential to deliver tangible business value. Number 3, defining clear objectives, high-impact use cases, and robust data governance frameworks are crucial for both successful pilots and POCs as well as the scaling efforts. And number 4, importance of AI-aware leadership and culture, where employees are empowered and encouraged to utilize AI in their daily workflow is critical, as it's an experiential technology and it's evolving super fast and you have to experience it, hence experiential. Number 5, ensuring your existing tech stack and infrastructure is robust enough to handle the increasing volume and complexity of AI workloads and adaptable enough to embrace incremental investments in specialized technologies is a critical component of the interconnected people, process, and technology required to scale. So here comes 6 excerpts. I'm going to try to read these rather quickly, but see what we got. Number 1, enterprise conviction in the transformative power of generative AI can be described in many ways. One of the more universal is often referenced Accenture, $1 billion revenue run rate of Gen AI pilots and POCs. Shout out Benedict Evans. Number 2, AI-powered products seem to come in different flavors. Some are big and dramatic, talking about reimagining the world and a bold new future. These solutions are exciting and potentially frightening, but they also feel quite far away. Others are smaller and pragmatic, typically focusing on productivity. They promise to make you twice as fast and take away boring and repetitive tasks, making them compelling to adopt, but more incremental than revolutionary. To make sense of this wide range when looking to build, invest in, or use an AI tool, I find it helpful to plot AI offerings across 2 dimensions: change and trust. That's Guy Panjarni, who I've referenced multiple times lately. I just love that framework in 2x2. Number 3, companies can't afford to push generative AI adoption into the future. Your strategy can't be a 3-year roadmap. Instead, you want to think about what you can get done in the next 6 months to a year. Start with a small use case in specific groups within an organization, and then expand from there. Yet the pace at which generative AI is developing is also overwhelming. You have to find the line between cutting edge and racing to a solution that ultimately isn't sustainable and won't serve your business needs. It's about balancing scalability and risk, implementing a platform that can meet your data protection and quality needs. Shout out Writer. Number 4, a shift from pilots to tangible impact and production-ready solutions is happening. The L'Oreal case study is an example of this shift where they went from idea to implementation in 90 days. Super impressive, and once again, big shout out to Thomas Menard, Harrison Chase, Jacob Lee, and the L'Oreal and Langchain teams. Number 5, similarly, many organizations begin their AI journey by consuming pre-built models, such as those offered by OpenAI or Google. However, as they develop more expertise and encounter the limitations of generic models, they often shift to fine-tuning or even training their own models. This shift requires a heftier investment in infrastructure, tools, talent, and security. Executives should anticipate this trajectory and plan accordingly. The working assumption should be that AI will become more pervasive and mission-critical over the next 2 to 5 years. Accordingly, its deployment will require a different set of skills, infrastructure, and governance processes. Leaders should proactively develop these capabilities rather than scrambling to adapt when the need arises. AI, and particularly the latest wave of generative AI models, presents unique infrastructure challenges. Legacy data pipelines and storage systems may not be well suited to the data-intensive real-time nature of AI workloads. Unstructured data, which is present in multiple layers of the data stack, from legacy ERP systems to text documents and SaaS applications is particularly important for AI training and fine-tuning. However, it is generally underserved by traditional data tooling, requiring investments in modernizing existing data pipelines to fill this gap. Shout out Team 8. Last but not least, number 6. I don't think I've ever done that before. Kind of weird. Companies will need AI-aware leadership. Our organizations are built around the limitations and benefits of human intelligence, the only form we have had available to us. Now, we must figure out how to reconfigure processes and organizational structures that have been developed over decades to take into account the weird intelligence of AIs. That requires going beyond R&D to consider organizational structures and goals and what the role of people and machines are in the organization of the future. The right way to do this is not yet clear, but should be something companies and the consultants and academics who advise them need to start working on now. Big shout out to legendary Ethan Mollick. I hope that was useful. It's a bit long or longer, I guess, but wanted to make sure I give everybody, a shout out as well as include all these different thought-provoking and super compelling content pieces so that you can look back and dig in further if you want to go deeper. Have a great day. Take care.